Hello and welcome to my counseling and educational practice. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about what makes me different and some of my specialty areas. My name's Mary Bondi. I'm going to talk to you about parts of our mind, okay, and how we create change and how profound change happens. We have two parts that we're going to talk about today. We have a subconscious part and we have a conscious part. The subconscious part of our mind holds 80 to 90% of all information from the point of when we were conceived to present day. That means all our memories, all our feelings, all our thoughts, all our smells, hearing, etc., all of our senses, okay? It's the habit control center of our mind. 80-90%, that's a lot. Now, conscious is 10 to 20%. That's the part that we're aware of. That's the part that right now you're aware of the seat underneath you, how comfortable you may be, how, the temperature in the room is, the sound of my voice. Those are all conscious right now for you. What happens, though, is we can't create change a lot of times just by keeping in the conscious mind and by just talking and analyzing. Now, talk therapy has its place. Talk therapy is great when we need to vent things out or have somebody give us some coaching suggestions or some consulting, which I help people with their businesses sometimes, work things out. But overall, a lot of our habits and behaviors that want to be changed, or even self-defeating beliefs, or negative thoughts that we have about ourselves, they have to be changed in the subconscious mind. So how do we do that? How do I do that? We do it as a team, okay? You're working with me using tools like EMDR, one of my favorites. Been specializing in this area for a long time. I find amazing change from PTSD to self-defeating beliefs to just changing compulsions and addictions using that tool. Hypnosis, another tool. It's amazing how when you get into the subconscious mind, some of the thoughts and stories we've told about ourselves or thought about ourselves from way back as a child, that's what we're going to change and reprogram to be the truth. Because a lot of times those stories we tell ourselves are from that little kid's point of view and perspective from what they were going through. They didn't have the understanding of figuring it out and realizing, oh, that's just my brother saying that, or that's just my mom being tired. We took it all about ourselves, stored it here, and then created behavior that way. So we will tap into that hypnosis. Breath work, conscious connected breath work, very different than anything that a lot of people have ever experienced. Because I can tell I get passionate about this stuff because I get really tongue-tied when I try to explain it to my clients. The breath work is transforming. That's the only word I can use for it. And what it does, again, is it gets into this area and into a cellular level. We sometimes can hold on to, and I've seen with clients, the trauma on a cellular level. So we need to go in here and create the change, create the positive experiences like, I am innocent, I was just a kid, I heard that and I thought something different about it, but believe it about ourselves. Again, we can't just talk about it if these things are more profound and kind of repeat in our life. We have to create the change, we have to reprogram, we have to let you see what the truth is. And when we go back and revisit these situations or we realize it, we're like, wow, that wasn't that big of a deal. But it was back then. It was back here. But now, when you've recognized it and you're aware of it differently than talk therapy, we can create change. So my job for you is to make this 80 to 90% less and to make the conscious more. But also introduce in there techniques and modalities that allow you to see these things differently. The reprogramming is nothing other than seeing the truth of the situation instead of what you thought the situation was. Again, holding it at that moment, okay? If you saw somebody being hurt, you're going to hold that memory as somebody being hurt and not allowed to express it. There's a lot of different tools and techniques out there. This, I will say, in doing practice for 25 years, in the last 20 years when I've experienced it, people thought I was kind of out there, type of therapist that, talk therapy is the traditional way of doing things. Well, I have been interested in this field for so many years, since I was young, amazed by the mind, amazed by the brain, amazed by mind and body. healing techniques, and I have found in the 20 of my 25 years that that's what creates profound change. So I invite you to sign up if you want to my email, and you can get updates on seminars and newsletters that I will be providing, or you can visit my website and just look around here and there, because I will be, writing blogs and articles to help keep you posted on what's new. The mind is an amazing, amazing, amazing organ, and it is full of things that we haven't even tapped into. Research is starting to understand some of our abilities, but there's so much that we don't use and we have access to. So either way, we are all on the School of Life together. If I can guide you on your journey in any way, feel free to contact me. If not, just enjoy my website, and I wish that you could find the tools that will help you through life, but never, never give up, and you don't have to be stuck. Okay? I wish you the best.